What's going on, Bills fans? This is Bills Latest. We're brought to you by FanArc, and it looks like Keon Coleman's going to be staying. How's that make you guys feel? You guys like that? Yeah, you like that? I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. I just if the rumors were remotely true and you could have traded Keon Coleman for Brian Thomas Jr., and this still may be a possibility, do it. Go ahead and get that trade put through. You've seen glimpses of what Brian Thomas can do. He was just hurt last year. I haven't seen a glimpse of anything Keon Coleman can do. The amount of people saying that this guy is athletic, can do what he wants on the field, he can't. He's not athletic. Has anybody seen him run through some cones? Has anybody watched his footwork? It's that of a JV level football player. The only reason this guy got drafted was because he was a big body and would go up for footballs. He used to play basketball. He doesn't do that in the NFL. He waits for the ball to come to him. He doesn't attack the football. He gets outmanned in coverage. When he's the bigger guy, he gets bullied around. He's not the guy. Never has been, never will be. The guy is slow as molasses off the line. There's a reason why he's never open. He cannot get off the line to save his life. He cannot break away from anybody. This just reeks of desperation, almost in a sense of like being like, I drafted this guy. I believe in him. Josh believes in him. Let me try to stick it to everybody by showing them that like maybe McDermott was using him wrong or Brady was using something, but Brady was there. He was your offensive coordinator. Guys had 2 years to do something. Why he wasn't traded away for Brian Thomas Jr. is beyond me. I would feel a lot better with Brian Thomas Jr. and DJ Moore than DJ Moore and Keon Coleman. It's insane. Insane. And the salaries are relatively the same. So it's not even like you're going out and paying a shit ton more. But again, you're getting a proven commodity. Buffalo does not have the luxury to sit and wait around. I like the urgency that they showed by getting McGovern signed and going to get DJ Moore. But Moore is not enough. He's a wide receiver 2 at best. He's not a true number 1. Buffalo, you still don't have a number 1. And I don't see how you're going to get one. Mike Evans, gone. You're not getting AJ Brown. All the big targets are gone. Shaheed resigns. So I don't know where they go now. Go see. Nobody wants Brandon Ayuk. Go get him. That's a flyer I'd take. Because when he played, he was pretty good. And with the way his attitude's been, you might be able to lowball the shit out of him if nobody's going to make an offer to this guy. Even if it's a rental for 1 year, you only have about maybe 2 years with this window. That's if there's even still a window there. We'll see. We'll see. But a lot of mock drafts now are kind of trending towards defense. And I don't hate it. Because like I said before, anybody on that defense can be shipped. Anybody on that defense can be shipped. But personally, I would love to see if there's a good wideout available, because I don't think we're going to be able to trade for another one. I don't think we'll pick one up in free agency. I just don't think we have the powder. But I'd like to see if there's a Denzel Boston there or a Casey Concepcion there. You got to take the risk now. Your wide receiver group is not good enough. You have to take a risk on one more wide receiver in the draft if you're not going to go out and get a free agent. Which just means to me, now my defensive picks are going to be a little bit worse because you got to use that first pick on a wideout because the good ones are going to go. And then you got to hope to hit on defense. I'm a little worried, Buffalo. There's a lot of people getting back on Bean's side. I was one of them yesterday, just because I think the center is a huge piece. That's your biggest piece on your offensive line besides the left tackle. And I thought that was a great piece to bring back when I thought he would be gone. The fact that Bean was able to get him for lower salary, that's a great job. But I need to see him do that stuff with some wideouts, man. Make something happen in free agency more than just DJ Moore. He's got to get out there. He's got to get out there. You know what we got to do? Got to let the tampering begin. He should be calling anybody and everybody, which I'm sure he is. But if they're actually interested in somebody, send over some good offers. And I was only kind of kidding about Brandon Ayuk. But the more I think about it, you haven't heard anything. Anything. He was the probably number one wide receiver free agent last year when he wasn't going to go back to San Francisco. New England offered him a contract. He said no. Then stayed in San Fran and just rehabbed and didn't play. So it could go a couple ways. Either this guy is super healthy off of his injury because he didn't play, or it could be super rusty because he didn't play. If those are my risks, and I know the production on the field can be there, I'm bringing him in for a workout. I am bringing him in for a workout. Because again, they need to get proven players. They don't have time. They don't have time to just sit around and hope and pray that this guy is going to blossom into somebody. And GMs love a blossom. But you have to realize what your situation is as a GM in Buffalo's scenario, which is, I need a Super Bowl yesterday. And they only have 1 to 2 years left in this window. I am telling you, in Buffalo, 1 to 2 years, you have a window left. And if you don't sniff a Super Bowl in those 1 to 2 years, expect Josh to be looking to go elsewhere. Especially if he says that is his main goal, to win a Super Bowl. He's going to have a lot of suitors. Could you imagine if Josh Allen said, I'm out of Buffalo, how many teams? Every team in the league would want him. Besides Kansas City. Besides maybe Kansas City and maybe Cincinnati with Burrow. I guess Lamar. But every team would want him. And he could have his pick. But we have to have Bean hit on this free agency. We have to see him bring in some more talent. And we're going to see. We'll find out. We'll see what the rest of this week has to bring. But that has been it for today's Bills latest, folks. Again, we are brought to you by FanArc. We hope you hit that like and subscribe button down below. It helps us out tremendously. And we'll be back with more stuff for you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much.